Hi guys, welcome back to Yildiz Readings 5D. For those of you that don't know, I am a psychic medium. I cover your astrology by zodiac sign, twin flame path, live every Friday, so please click the bell. If you do need a booking, you can go to the box directly below and it has all the information that is relevant. And if you want the content ahead of time, as well as a private twin flame coaching room, the pre-release content and the extension videos, they're all on the main page, and information again is below. Without further ado, let's have a look at your zodiac sign and what can be coming up for it. Otherwise, I will see you during the week for all the lives here at Yildiz Readings 5D. Take care, guys. Aquarius, welcome back. We're here to do your psychic update. They are both channeled and through the cards. Okay, let's have a look at the energy. I'm like, how do we break this down? Now, you guys are in two minds, which, again, I feel you guys wanting to create something. I feel you guys wanting to move forward and feel that you are part of a tribe. I do feel there could be a subject matter at the moment of how you see things versus another. And again, in a romantic connection, there's great passion here. But you kind of feel this person is very mysterious. You actually, as much as you're very attracted to that demeanor, you also are quite perplexed by it. This person, you're very strong in your romantic sector at the moment, and especially moving into next month, it's going to be very, very strong. But the way it's coming through is there's something that you feel is very intoxicating. Now, this can also be, you may feel a little bit manipulated. You may feel someone's being a little bit shady. You do have great mystery, and you don't want any secrets. You want everything to be revealed, but you're not quite sure if you want to know everything, because if you do, would you still agree? Do you know what I mean? You also feel as though you're being open and honest, but you don't feel this other party is, and it can swap back and forward, but it's something to do with how much you give, how much you take, passion, lust, control, all the sacral chakra. But in a higher octane, what are you going to do on the monetary front? How do we use our energy in the most effective way to move this ship forward? Now, what your thoughts are at the moment is, you could be casting a very critical eye on areas of your life to do with your career, to do with study, to do with what you do with your energy. It kind of feels confusing. It feels really confusing at the moment. And universe is asking you to follow your heart. I do feel between now and next month, it's all going to be revealed to you. It's not going to be as confusing as it seems right now. Some of you, I just keep seeing the solar plexus. I keep seeing you almost not wanting to use your energy unless you know for sure. I do feel you're trying to get back into some balance. You know, you might have looked back to life and felt things were more balanced. And maybe you thought a judgment was made and everything was done, and then everything feels now up in the air. So it does feel a 360, but not necessarily a 360 you'd like. I do feel you guys are wanting to take a responsibility on your side of the fence, but you're really up in your thoughts to do with the circumstance that feels very confusing. So, you know, you might have come to a common ground with an individual. You might have got back into that balance, and so now you feel you're returning to an energy, and, you know, you're like, I thought we had a fresh start. This can also be the need for the fresh start and what would need to occur, but there's great, great passion here. I do feel if you were betrayed in the past, if you're directly dealing with an individual, you could be a little bit confused and feel, is this going to occur again? Others of you, it's to do with your value systems and how you see things. You know, what happened potentially for those of you in a soulmate twin flame connection, and if that's going to repeat. And I feel there's a bit of guardedness, but there's a lot of temptation as well. I feel as though you're really watching this person at the moment. And when I say watching, you know, it doesn't have to be like I'm stalking them on social media, but it feels as though you're gauging it intuitively. And you're going to assess how things pan out. And as they pan out, I feel you'll be more sure about what you will and won't do. But at this point, there is guardedness. There's your intuition. There's looking back to connections with control, looking back to, casting a critical eye on the situation. What was good, what was bad? I feel you've learnt a lot about yourself, but I do feel there is more yet to come that you will learn of this situation. But you're studying it. You're really, really studying both your life, your choices, your movement forward, and the give and take within connections. And I feel it's almost like you feel somebody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes. And I feel the sassiness coming through, like you do have options. Yeah. There's a lot of push-pull in this dynamic. It's very, I feel at the moment there could be a little bit of poker face going on. I almost see cowboys, in a street, and it's who's going to sling first. It sort of feels like who's going to play their moves first. And on that basis, you're going to make a decision. But it feels like a test. It does feel like a test. For you, spiritually, I feel some of you could be wanting to go in a different direction. And that doesn't have to be in romance. I do feel very separately. There are some things in your life where you're directly changing. You're looking at, in order to have that success, what accountability would be there, where your passions lie, and if you're on the right path. But there's lots to consider. And I think that's why at the moment, some of you may be moving into hermit mode, stepping back from individuals. I'm really quite perplexed by demeanors, but maybe even seeing a shadow inside them. I do feel you're going to, it's not that you want to be alone. You don't want to push everyone out of your life. But your demeanor and the way you're coming through, it's almost like somebody could be coming through to you quite needy at the moment. And it actually feels a little bit off where you're not attracted to that. And that, again, doesn't have to be the romantic partner. I feel it's more the friendship groups. I do feel some of you are going to be asked to socialise, but you may not want to. And this is not like you, Aquarius. Yeah, it's not that you're unwell. You're just looking at what doesn't work. So something's not working for you at the moment. So you're spending some time to reflect. You may have some needy groups around you and you're trying to push it back. You just need some space at the moment. You're kind of hoping people grasp, but it's a little bit like you wish they could understand your body language, but you feel that they're not understanding. You want them to see your worth, and I feel in your mind you've actually made sacrifices, but I don't feel they're understanding your recipe. I feel they're a little bit daft. They're just used to you being a particular way, and you've evolved. Now, the external situation surrounding this, you just feel there's been things that are being out of balance and maybe people putting pressure on you. You may have had some shady individuals around you that are they're there for a good time, not a long time. And you're a bit tired of that. So you're focusing on your passions. How are they going to relate to Aquarius, please? Some of you are really guarded with this love interest as well. You're testing them. Yeah, you're more for the sure deal. Okay, you really... I feel you guys are going to have grand ideas by about the second week, and I feel moving into next month it can be really critical. I feel you're going to make a major decision. It's funny. It's like it's going to just roll off your tongue and you're stating it. I also see that if you feel people aren't working with you, you're just not going to deal with them at all. You're being very private. You're holding on to what you have left. You feel you've had enough towers in your life, and it's causing too much stress. So it's like to have these dreams, it's stress, but then not to have. So again, you do feel you're done if you do, you're done if you don't. But I kind of feel with you guys, once you've made that decision, you've made the decision. Yeah. Once you've made the decision, you made the decision. It's like, right, you're very Saturn in nature. Yes, you're the humanitarian, but it's like, right, Everything that was a mystery has come to me as a revelation. I know my worth. I'm taking my basket elsewhere. Let's have a look at the snippet and see how the romantic interests, the friendship groups, and your choices in your life are going to pan out in the snippet if you want to join us. Take care, guys. Oh, wow. Judgment. It's D-Day. Everything's up for the guillotine this month. Moving into next month, you're really setting the bar high, Aquarius, both with your career, your choices, your direction in life, and with your romantic partner. It is D-Day, and you do expect people to level up just like you. So if that's not happening, I feel you're throwing your hat in the wind and hitting the road, Jack. Let's have a look how this is going to pan out, and if these energies transform due to your dominion stepping forward. Take care. Thanks for joining us here at Yildiz Readings 5D. If you do vibe the tribe, please come along and subscribe. If you do want the content and the extension read or a booking, all the information is directly below. If you have any issues, feel free to message me via YouTube and I can give you a hand. The pre-release content, both for the Twin Flame Coaching Room, the pre-released and the extension reads, like I mentioned, are in the Members Hub, and I am live here every Friday. So if you do have a super chat question, you can come along and join us. Otherwise, stay tuned for next week's updates. I love to read all your feedback and comments, so please do remember to comment if you feel this video is relevant. See you during the week, guys. Take care.